when we are talking about money, I need as in trillions. I will be able to control the world, rule the world, pay the world.
My name is Itohan. I work as the head of supervisor in a hotel. I've worked in an apartment before as a receptionist.
Any other job?
I also worked as a steward in a hotel as well.
Okay, so basically you've been in the hospitality service.
Yes,
How many years have you been working?
for about 8 years now. Sure, I have four
Do you have,
kids, four boys.
are you married?
I'm a single mother.
And how has it been raising four boys in this economy with no husband?
It's really not easy, I swear. It's really not easy because I remember when I was growing up, I see my mom. Sometimes he will say, I'm tired, I'm tired. I was like, sometimes saying, what is this woman doing that she's always complaining? Me being a single mother now, is now I'm remembering what she was going through. So it's really not easy. At times, most especially when my kids are crying for things and I don't even have the money to afford it. Sure, having a husband would have made it easier because it's not going to be coming from two sides than being from one person's.
In spite of the current, I'll say current circumstance, because life is ever changing. The only thing that we know that would never change is change. Every day brings something new. Some days it brings sorrow, some days it brings joy, it brings happiness. I think that's the just the way life goes. Life is something that it always has to find a way to keep you on your toes. You can't get too comfortable in life because all the variables are not within your control. So at the end of the day, and that's the importance of like having like a spiritual guide. I think so. The truth is, God is the same in every way, just that everybody, different people call him by different names, different people understand him as different personalities, but he is the same one God. There's only one invisible, almighty, sovereign, which is the omniscient and the omnipresent. It's just the same way you have in Christianity, you have Catholics, you have Anglicans, you have Pentecostals. It's the same worship, it's the same God we're serving, it's just in different context. So I just wanted to point that out to people that say, oh, maybe Allah is not God, or even back in the days when we used to have more of spiritual traditional worshippers. Everybody just wanted to worship something that was beyond their imagination, and somebody or something that had way more power than they could ever possibly imagine. And that's God, just in a different context. Just that with the use, or rather with education and enlightenment, he is now perceived like more is a more polished version. But I believe is the same God that we all serve. We just don't recognize it yet. But back to the question. Yes, this world is infinite. There's endless possibilities. So I do believe that regardless of how I feel today or where I am at this point, where I'm going is so much more greater. But at the same time, I have reconciled with myself that if I'm not able to achieve all my dreams, if I'm not able to be this huge person or thing that I think I could be, or I think that I should be, I would be okay. I would be fine. I'm very content with my life right now. There are so many things that I want. There are so many things that I need, but there's also so much that I have that I possibly probably wouldn't even have if I didn't like have grace, and if I didn't like have persistence and just continue to be consistent doing the things that I'm doing. I'm very happy being able to create. I'm very happy being able to impact lives in however way possible, either through the content that I put out or my personal relations. And I hope it continues to stay that way. But it would be nice if every now and then there's a lot of financial financial gain to it. But I would say every day I'm able to get up. Every day I'm able to eat one way or the other, and I'm able to survive and get through that day to the next day. So for me, that's the most important thing in life. It's not just about like how you live now or what you're doing. It's also about what you leave behind. And I'm not saying that in the context of like children or next of kin. Those are great too. But like for instance, I could be gone tomorrow, but these videos will be up forever. And this is my only two contribution to society, I suppose. Yeah, I do have a lot of dreams that I hope would come to pass, but at the same time, I'm not um I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just going to take each day as it comes. Yeah.
Oh, on that question, you call me Oliver Twist. Sometimes I feel I wish Adam and Eve did not bite the forbidden fruit and we just have to live forever. Yes, I do have a lot of dreams. I feel even if I live for 100+ years, I still wouldn't be able to achieve all I want to. But it is what it is.
Yes, I have a dream. According to the says, which says, when there is life, there is hope. Yes, I so much believe in my dream. I still have a dream. I believe in someday I will become myself boss, a CEO, and I would like to travel around all over the world.
Yes, I do. I do. I remember when I was growing up at age 15, I love fashion. I love fashion. I love to, anything that has to do with fashion, whether making clothes, doing sewing bags, shoes, like just that fashion type. I used to tell myself like I want to be able to, I don't just want to like making a clothes for people just to get money. I want to be able to like open it like a place where I can also train other people. Yes, in spite of the circumstances and tradition. The hope that has kept me going is, I would say, grace, because just as I've elaborated, there are a lot of things that have happened in my life that I didn't expect or I didn't even think would happen. And there are a lot of things that I know that are still yet to come. So that's the hope. The hope that keeps me going, or rather what drives me, is knowing that my tomorrow could always be better than today. Like there's no limits. But at the same time, like I said, it's not something that I'm actively worrying about, but I'm anticipating it. Yes. I have faith. My faith is the hope that keeps me going. First of all, let me start from the back. Yes, I hope that things, I'm hopeful that things will get better, because if where I started from was thick and very rough and I'm in a lighter position now, and I know that where I'm going to is going to be bright, it's going to be perfect. The hopes that keeps me going is God on my side, and the fact that I have people to cater for, my parents, my son, and I believe that I have people who are also looking up to me. That's the hope that keeps me going. And each time I see my boss trying to help one or two people, making them, putting smile upon their face, and when I look at her, I just say, ah, if she can do it, I believe that one day, even if she do 20, I can do up to like 10 or 5. That's the hope that actually keep me going. I just believe that with God, things will get better.
Hoping that one day my story will turn out to be a good one, in the sense that I know God is with me. So someday things will change for good. I have a faith, I have the zeal that things will turn around for my good one day.
I think the question that am I hopeful that things will get better is actually the hope that keeps me going. The fact that I know that, like they would say, why would the light be at the end of the tunnel? But I think it's there so that we can, we can be steadfast and we can be consistent in everything we do. So the fact that I have a target to meet, the fact that I am the firstborn of my family, I have younger ones looking up to me, and I like to believe that I have a lot of people in the society, community, my neighbors, who are looking up to me as a role model, and I have something to give to them. That keeps me going every day, that there is a better future and I have something to give back to society. So no stopping. The energy keeps wants to keep.
I'm so proud of myself because I know I'm doing well as a single mother. That's thing I would like to teach my sons. But first and foremost, I would like to breed them up in a God way. from then not to depart from God.